What's going on, everybody? I'm Zach,
And I'm Andrew.
and we're going to talk about Luke Cage episode 7, 8, and 9 of season 1. A lot of stuff to get into here. Once again, spoilers, spoiler heavy. So if you haven't seen this far past these episodes, just
So we don't know what you're doing with
yeah.
your time.
But yeah, go watch them, then come back later and watch this video of our quick little review and breakdown.
So you start with episode 7, and I just Maybelle's a bad girl,
Yeah,
and man, so Maybelle's the mom of Cottonmouth, and
she's
and
Cottonmouth's aunt and Mariah's mom.
yeah, when she chops that guy's finger off,
Yeah, because this guy, do a little flashback. You know, Cottonmouth, he's sitting at a piano or whatever it is. You know, playing along, and
keyboard.
And his uncle's like, "Man, you're a prodigy. We should send you to Juilliard school or wherever."
Juilliard,
yeah, that's it. And
yeah,
and it's like, "Man, you're a child prodigy," and blah blah blah. Then you see Pop comes in when he's younger. You know,
yeah,
he comes in and brings the money in and whatever else that he had. And there's one guy who smarts off to Maybelle, and you know, she takes care of business.
she does indeed. So that really, that and the fact that like that Maybelle made Cornell Cottonmouth
Yeah.
kill his uncle,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, that's why he's so messed up.
Yeah, because she was like, I would have never thought like somebody like that, you know, your typical black mama bear type of woman, you know, usually so nice to everybody and, you know,
Yeah.
do anything for anybody. She ain't playing no games, man.
No, she is sinister.
She is hardcore to the bone, man. I was like,
and I find her values really different. She thinks, oh, drugs, those are bad. But
yeah.
Guns and whores, those are fine.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like her morals are all messed up. It's just.
But, yeah, I was just, if I was into some crime, I mean, like, why not do all of them?
Yeah.
What makes this one worse than the other? Yeah, so this episode really fleshed out the background for the villains that we have, and then it ends, and we have Mariah killing Cornell, and I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I did not either.
At all.
Because he starts talking about his uncle, who apparently raped her back in the day.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, oh, you wanted it. And she just goes ballistic and just throws him out the window of the top of the club. He falls down, and she comes down there and grabs a microphone stand and starts bashing his face in. I was like, man, I did not see that coming. Like you said.
And Shades was just watching. And
yeah. He's like,
and it's later revealed that he was coming there to do that anyways.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Mariah, as we get on later, she could spin anything. So it's going to be Luke Cage that did it.
Yeah. You know, here we go. Luke Cage getting framed for something again.
And that's what, and it's very similar, I feel, to what they did in Daredevil, what Fisk did, trying to get the public against the hero.
Yeah.
By just framing him, because it's easy to do, because they're usually around those situations.
Yeah.
It's easy to make it look like that it was all their fault and they're the bad guy.
Because the villain's always usually in the shadows when the hero's in the light, so everybody sees the hero. So
and Daredevil and Luke Cage, I mean, at that time, like, they can't do anything about him, and so that's why I feel like they had to spin. Oh, they killed him.
Yeah,
So Cottonmouth is dead.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next episode, we get a military grade Hummer going around town, and this dude shoots Luke, and it goes through.
Yeah.
And you can almost, I don't know. I think they described. No, you've already seen the bullet, the Judas bullet, and you can almost just imagine the explosion happening inside of Luke. And the problem is, it won't go out.
No.
That little explosion. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but then as the problem becomes, it's, there's a bullet inside of him.
Yeah.
Like, I think you were thinking the same thing right here. Like, what are they going to do?
Yeah. I was like, because, later on, but before that, I want to talk about, Scarf gets killed, eventually dies. Detective Scarf, he obviously is revealed to be a bad dude, but something I wanted to mention. But yeah, going back to the bullet hitting Luke, they take him, and I was like, man, how because they take him back to that wherever
the clinic.
Yeah, the little clinic, an empty clinic, I guess, and so it's open wound, so Claire's thinking, I can just go in there because it's soft tissue, I can pull that out. Maybe it's just your skin.
Yeah.
That's bulletproof, but no, it's the soft tissue in there and everything like that. She tries to put a scalpel in there and just breaks in half. So I was like, man, how are they going to do that?
And at a certain point in this episode, we see the same corrupt lawyer that represented Fisk. So he makes his way around town. That's another cool connection to the city.
Mm-hmm.
And right when I saw Diamondback, I wasn't sure it was him because I didn't really think of him so far in the show as a guy who goes out and does stuff himself.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But I definitely like the hair and almost his coat was very reminiscent of what he looked like in the comics. So then I was kind of like, I was kind of second guessing it. But I thought that was cool, and I thought it was awesome when he said, "I sent you to hell, but you came back with superpowers."
Mm-hmm.
You came back an angel, and so then you get the reveal that, he was.
That they know each other.
Confirmed, but it's his brother, and that's what he said, and he was the one who set him up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the one who framed him to go to Seagate in the first place.
Yeah, and that didn't work out too well.
No.
In this episode, we also something I read around this time was that the actress that played Misty Knight actually got shot while filming.
Really?
And and going through the show, there's a couple of close shots to her. So one gets in her. So I don't know how it happened. It may not have even shooting. It might have been just like. They're probably filming around New York. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
Crime happens.
Yeah.
But I'm sure she was all right because there's no declaration that, she died.
Yeah. No.
And critical condition.
Yeah.
And I liked at the end of the episode, near then, Mariah sees a picture of her mom, and she says, "I'm not like you." And I was just like, no, you are. You are like your mom.
Yeah. She's getting really slimy and scummy compared to earlier in the season, in the series.
She is, and she tried to keep herself clean.
Yeah.
But as soon as you accept the money and what it's coming from, you might as well have done it yourself. You know.
Yeah.
You're already in.
You got blood
just
on
like
your hands.
Punisher said, murder's a line. You don't jump back from that.
No.
Another thing when Luke was in the clinic and he has that laser on his head.
Yeah.
And Claire gets him out of the way. Like, I was like, he almost got shot in the head.
Yeah. Yeah. He would have been
And the show would be over.
Yeah, it would have been over.
There's no money in that, so that didn't happen.
Yeah, there have been no Defenders. Luke Cage has been the Defenders, so yeah.
And another thing I thought throughout this episode, just through what Luke said, he really, I felt like he's like the Black Captain America, because he's for the people.
I can see that, yeah.
And he's incorruptible. And in this episode, he doesn't like cursing. It doesn't matter what situation that they are in. If he's dying, you're going to put $1 in the swear jar.
Yeah.
And if that's not a Captain America-esque attribute, then I don't know what is.
And he's such a humble guy too, you know.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to be. And like he goes through it, he just wants to live his life.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be a hero. He doesn't think he's a hero.
Yeah.
And that's just like Captain America. They're both the same. They don't want to fight, but if they must, they will.
Yeah.
Just like in Captain America, he didn't want to go kill Nazis, but he felt a duty to.
He just wanted to stick up for the little guy.
Yeah, so I think Luke Cage and Steve Rogers will be really good friends.
Yeah, I could see that.
And hopefully they get a chance to become friends.
Hopefully. Please, Infinity War, something.
Yeah.
Please connect it to the movies.
And then in episode 9, we get way more into Diamondback. And one of the first questions I had is like, why are you so mad that they can't find Luke Cage? When you literally, I said you literally could have shot him in the head. He was in a garbage truck.
Yeah.
And you could have ended it right there.
Yeah.
And then, so no, I'm gonna get mad, and now I'm gonna go kill all the crime bosses.
Yeah.
Which we were texting about that, like, whoa.
Like
this guy's got skills, and he is just
like
deadly.
I was like, dang, he's super crazy.
Yeah, he is very crazy. And it gets even worse. I mean, he's a good villain.
Yeah,
he's got a backstory in it, and you can understand how he got to the way he is. And even I question, how did he get all this this tech, all these weapons, all this money? But I guess you just look at if someone's fueled by revenge, and really daddy problems, that can drive almost anyone to do anything.
Yeah.
And one of the things that makes him a really good villain is he quotes scripture.
Yeah,
which is very haunting.
Somebody who's going around killing people and doing all these criminal things is, quoting the Bible. Just like, wow.
And it's very sinister, and I mean it's honestly devilish, because I mean the devil would quote scripture to Jesus.
Yeah.
But just distorting it, and you can take anything out of it.
Yeah.
Out of that book, and take it out of context and use it for your own gain.
Mm-hmm.
But he gets more onto that. And then I thought Luke Cage definitely should have not thrown that cop onto the car.
Yeah.
Like, that was totally unnecessary.
Yeah, I thought that too. I thought he could have probably just choked him out or something.
Or just hit him in the head.
Yeah, just lay him down where he did. He didn't have to throw him, but I don't know. Maybe he was just really mad. I don't know.
And in this episode, we get the idea that Diamondback wants to arm the cops with Judas bullets.
Yeah.
And that just is, not good.
No. Because he didn't want just to take out Luke Cage with those. They wanted to take out all the heroes.
Yeah, and those sure will.
Yeah, it's not just for Luke Cage. It's for everyone.
Matt Murdock's Kevlar armor whatever it's made out of, won't block those bullets.
If his helmet could barely stay together after a shot from Punisher to the head, then no, he wouldn't survive that.
No, his head would have exploded.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, those bullets probably won't get onto the market. I thought a really great moment. So Claire and him are thinking, like, okay, how do we get this bullet shrapnel out of you? They try to recreate the experiment. And so they go back to Seagate.
Yeah, they drive all the way back to Georgia.
And then you're like, okay, this makes sense. Find the doctor, and then when he says what will happen to him, we're deep frying you in acid.
Yeah.
And then he says,
like a turkey. Sweet Christmas.
That was the best one.
Yes.
And then I was calling it. I don't know if it happens this episode or the next one, but I predicted that it will have to be the electricity that does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the next one when we find out what happens. But that's all I got on these episodes. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, just, they go back to the doctor, and the doctor, so the doctor unlocks that little USB, which, I mean, you can go.
Oh yeah.
We can go into more of that later on because there's more detail of that later on. But
we'll talk about that next episode.
But they let him open it up maybe to find the experiment because he needed like some extra information or something. But he's able to unlock it, and we'll talk more detail about that because they weren't able to unlock it to see what was on the files.
Yeah, because it was encrypted or whatnot.
Yeah, but yeah, that's about all I can think about right now.
All right,
but yeah, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. 10, 11, 12, 13. Those episodes come in the next video, and then a full show review.
And Zach will be finishing tonight.
Yeah, I still have not finished it.
We probably won't be doing
as of this time of recording.
The video tonight.
Yeah, but by the time this video makes it on YouTube, I will have finished the series. So, yeah, be looking out for that soon. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Peace.